Hey guys, and welcome back to Rage Gaming. My name is Hollow, and today we're talking about the big Kulve update and stories. Now we've had a little bit of time to work on the new content, see what's in store. The community's learned a few useful things that could help you with this update. A couple here I didn't actually realize myself, so here's 5 things you might not have known in the Kulve update. Starting with the big one then, Kulve Taroth herself. As you probably know, the main event of this update is obviously Kulve being added as a monster that we can fight and take down. I definitely enjoyed the quest thanks to the clever way they've added her as sort of a mini boss fight and the whole time challenge thing before she can escape. To fully complete this challenge though and get yourself those gold rewards, you do of course need to beat her in under 20 minutes. That can be a real challenge if you aren't over leveled, even with a buffed out team. I did this at level 58 and had a really good time working out the ideal way to overcome that timer with a friend, and I made a full video about everything you can do to make it easier for yourself, so be sure to check that out for lots of good information. But if I had to pick one thing that really helped me beat that 20-minute timer, the most impactful thing, well, it had to be the Monstie skill Deadly Horn Jab. The one-shot kill gene is a gene coming from only white monoplos. Basically, if used against a regular monster, it has a % chance to instantly finish them off. And since this quest does require you to defeat both an Astalos and a Brachy on top of Kulve herself, well, you need a fast way to take them down. And clearly, nothing is faster than a literal one-shot ability. And Deadly Horn Jab does work here. Just make sure it's level 3 since it's more likely to work the higher level it is. But just spamming Deadly Horn Jab until it works on Brachy and Astalos, well, this cut like 5 or 6 minutes off our runs. So I would say that's probably the biggest, most impactful thing that got me my sub 20-minute success. There's lots of other important tips in that video, but now let's move on to our next tip about the update. Kulve wasn't the only addition to the game. We obviously have our 2 new Monsties, Hellblade Glavenus and Boltreaver Astalos. The pair of them are very strong and very cool visually, so of course we all want to collect them. To do so, there's been 2 new Explore co-op quests added, the Fire and Thunder Egg quests. To start these, it'll require a normal, a rare, or a super rare expedition ticket, and as most of you probably know, we can reliably get these deviants via the super rare versions. Thing is though, those tickets can be pretty expensive at 100 bottle caps a pop. Maybe you got unlucky with the one ticket you had and now you don't have any backups. Fortunately though, as it turns out, we can get the Hellblade and Boltreaver eggs via just rare expeditions, not just the super rare. That's pretty unexpected and very forgiving. Personally, I usually only do the super rare dens, so I have loads of rare tickets laying around, so I can easily farm them out. Do be aware though, your odds of getting the deviant eggs are of course lower in a rare den compared to a super rare den, but it's still a great option to have. Which leads me into the next point, the new Fire and Thunder den quests, which are an incredible source of Fire and Thunder genes. You see, as it turns out, you can only get fire eggs from various fire monsties in the fire egg quests, and of course thunder eggs in the thunder egg quest. It's only fire and fire and thunder, which means they're now the most reliable way to get either one of those elements and farm out tons of genes for that desired element. That's even more convenient right now since we're all updating our parties. Many of us want to include the new deviants, and now we have a way to farm out the correct genes. Even normal expeditions, let alone the rare and so on, can be a good way to get yourself going with some good element genes and get bingo sorted. And I imagine you've got a lot of those tickets left over right now, but if you somehow don't, the update even has you covered further. There's a new sub-quest that's been added with the update that rewards a bunch of expedition tickets that you can use for that purpose. The 4-star sub-quest Dealing for Dunkers might even be an autocomplete for you as soon as you load in. You just need to hand in 5 Mahana Dunker Donuts, which you can buy or craft easily, and in turn, you'll get yourself 5 normal and 3 rare expedition tickets, which is perfect for the gene farming. It's really nice how much they've tied this update together, so there's easy options for what you'll likely be doing inside of the update, covering you even if you don't have the basic tickets to do it. As a new player who maybe just finished the story or is just late to this update, well, that's going to be perfect. But finally, our last point that I want to talk about, the 2 new genes in this update that you absolutely want on any fire or thunder monstie in your party. Hellblade Glavenus adds the new active skill, Hellblade, which will deal heavy fire damage to one enemy and is also very likely to crit as well. This is arguably the best single target fire monstie skill in the game right now, and it's a great strength option if you're looking to add that to a different monstie or whatever. Then there's Boltreaver Astalos, who adds the new active skill Blue Plasma, a technical monstie skill that deals heavy thunder damage to all enemies, but incredibly also comes with a medium chance to inflict paralysis. This is the first ability in the game that deals AoE thunder and has a medium chance to paralyze. Normally it'd be a low chance with say Rajang or Ivory Legiacrus versions. So therefore, Hellblade adds a new incredibly powerful single target skill, and Boltreaver adds a new incredibly powerful AoE skill. If you've got a Fire Monstie or a Thunder Monstie, you want these genes channeled straight into them. They are the strongest of their types. Honestly, they're so good that it might even be worth it to add it to a different element monster using a rainbow gene if you wanted. I'd say they've done a really good job though, adding just 2 deviants to the game, but updating the meta in a pretty important way. But there you have it. Those are my 5 important things to be aware of in the new update. I do hope this helped you with something maybe you didn't already know. A couple of these I didn't know until I was told, so hopefully someone learned something. Anyway, I hope you've been enjoying the update so far. Apparently there's a new update coming in a little over a week already that's going to add new quests to do with the deviants, so I'm looking forward to that. Until next time though, I've been Hollow, you've been you. Thanks for watching.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.